Greetings, my audience. My name is newcomers. My name is Jake. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I'm reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 from 1991 flick sequel to the first 90s film called Secret of the Ooze. I give it 10 points out of 10. It's a solid comedy action flick, and it's trying to be, with the kid humor, friendly humor, and the watered down complex layers of the turtles are made for laughs more this time around with the characters, as they don't even use their weapons but their surrounding as their weapons. Just like the season 2 and the rest of the series, was more joy of the action, like in the original, the original cartoon from the 80s back in the day, premiered in, and the following season 2 and multiple seasons they didn't use the weapons, they just use the surroundings as weapons. That's how the action is shot like, but with live action characters. And that's how you take down the Foot Clan and the Shredder and the Shredder's henchmen monsters, who I will call Reject, Bebop, and Rocksteady, because they couldn't call them because of legal rights. Even though they're obviously as stupid as Bebop and grotesque as Bebop and Rocksteady. And that's stupid. And they call Shredder Mama. And it's made for laughs, you know? It's kind of funny how they think that he's a girl and a mommy. That's cute and funny. Characters they are. And I like Ninja Rap by Vanilla Ice, who even the turtles get down with a dance to Ninja Rap, where played by is performed and danced by Vanilla Ice as he feels his white power coursing through his veins and goes raps like an angry white boy on meth. Ninja Rap is solid, top notch, best Vanilla Ice song ever heard. As the turtles agree when they get down with it and dance to Ninja Rap. They embrace his white rap power, angry man power from what Vanilla Ice, his rap lyric skills. The ninjas love it. The Ninja Turtles dance to it while they're kicking ass and fighting the Foot Clan to Ninja Rap in the club they're in. And everyone's rooting for turtle power. They become stars and basically in the public. They basically first time being in public in a club. The crowd loves them. Isn't that amazing? Top-notch cinema quality. This movie is from the early 90s. And the animatronics are as good as they were in the first one. Top-notch with the animatronics. True, their green design is made to look more reminiscent to the green shading of the cartoons from the back in the day of the original show, and they act more like cartoon counterparts this time around, and less like what they acted like in the first one. Because they're trying to make more money off the kids and the parents. Money. They're trying to make more money off the parents' money. Allowance. Well, dumbing down the characters of the turtles. And giving them less layer, more jokes this time around. Truly, this is an action comedy classic. And not trying to be complex or deep at all like the first one. Or emotionally complex. Was flushing out the turtles. The turtles are meant more for chuckles and being comedic buffoons this time around, like they were in the third one. Probably more so, more comedically in this one than in the third one. With the slapsticks, they come across as like the four Three Stooges together if they united on the screen full instead of Shemp being in constant curly or the Larry shadow. Who's the bald Three Stooges that's chubby? And he got replaced with Shemp multiple times in the series when the other guy wasn't available for some reason. But they still only went with no more than three. The point is that these feel like the real deal four Stooges brought to the big screen, but they're just four Ninja Turtles with dancing to ninja rap. I love how Donatello, was it Michelangelo? Leonardo's all whiny bitch about because he's disappointed that they weren't special, and that's why they didn't. That's why they got the mutation. He was hoping that they were kind of chosen to, but it wasn't some freak ass like maybe they were special or something. Wow. Being a mutant ninja turtle and talking like among humans is not special enough for you, you fucking whiny cunt. Leo, he's a little bitch in this movie. And kind of annoying. The worst annoying one of the bunch. He's just the most whiny piece of shit head ever. You're disappointed you aren't special? What does that fucking mean? You're a mutant ninja turtle that can walk and talk and the size of a human. How is that not special enough for you, jackass? Let's be grateful it was a freak accident and think it's cool that something came out of it. I mean, it's like what the fuck? Where did this come from? That's how you know the writers have lost the narrative. And they fucked up. With Leonardo. Ninja Turtle. Fucked up big time. The writers lost the narrative with Leonardo. Character. The leader of the Turtles. Has become the most immature one. Okay. My brain feels like it's shrinking. Absorbing this knowledge. This thing talking about this, you know? So, this movie was goofy, campy, silly cheese. Cinema from the 90s, early 1991. The early 90s. But it's a product of its time. It is better, one of the better ones from the 90s, early 90s of cinema. I enjoy this movie despite its flaws as a 10 out of 10. It's visually stunning and it's amazing with how imaginative it gets. With this more playful tone this time around. With the story. And the fighting. With the action, you know? I love how Super Shredder dies as a clumsy buffoon by knocking the bridge and collapsing and crushing himself. While Leonardo tries to tell him, don't do that, Shredder, you're going to kill yourself. Please listen to reasons. But he says more in the whiny Leonardo movie himself. In a more whiny tone, saying, Shredder, you gotta listen to reason. And he's so whiny about it, like preachy about it, you know? And, why are you trying to save the villain of the film, Leo? Just let him kill himself. And knock the bridge on himself and crush himself. Don't try to save the idiot. He's stupid. Super Shredder, mutated Shredder. He's juiced up on all the mutation. That's like steroid Shredder. Looks like. And of course, he's stupid as steroids. Shredder would be if it was on steroids. And due to his mutation of Super Shredder. From being Shredder after he gets retconned back to life from the events of the first one. Even though Casey Jones hit the garbage disposal on the garbage to crush Shredder. You know, the garbage pun that crushes the garbage in the where Shredder kills Shredder. You know, like he died in the first one. Nobody dies crushed to death, but somehow this guy did. And he dies like an idiot. Go figure. By his own incompetent suicide of being an incompetent buffoon, Super Shredder. He was cool before he was Super Shredder. Then he sucked as a villain. Sucked all the creativity layers out of that character. All he spoke to was in grunts and growls. Super Shredder. Too bad. He went out like this incompetent buffoon by killing himself, knocking the bridge on himself. Is okay, perfect. And that ends up the movie. And Splinter ends the note on a funny by saying, "Go Ninja Go." And says, "Ha ha, I made a funny." He says, "Ha ha, I made another funny," referring to the events of when he made a funny at the end, saying "cowabunga" at the end of the movie. Of the first movie. When he tells Leon, when he says, "Go Ninja Go, ha ha, I made another funny," Splinter says, and ends the movie on a joke, referring to ninja rap lyrics of the Vanilla Lights song by. I give this a 10 out of 10. Enjoy this movie. Watch this movie. If you don't own it, buy it. However you want to get it is up to you. Just check this movie out. It's really worth watch of experience. Better movies from the late, one of the better movies from the early 90s, 1991, Secret of the Ooze flick. I approve this movie. 10 points out of 10. Like this video, hit the thumbs up to like this video, hit the subscribe button to grow my subscribers, please. Goodbye.